Previously on See You in Hell.
West Palm Beach. 450 million total views. That's like Squid Game and Stranger Things combined. The husband and wife team who created West Palm, they're getting divorced.
You go make your show, and I will go make mine.
Of course, you realize this means war.
You're gonna make an entire TV show out of spite.
Out of principle.
You said this was an idea you had back when you and Dan were still together.
I pitched it to him, but he totally failed to get it.
You have an idea for something new?
Something I started noodling with when I was with Gayle. She couldn't get her head around it because she has no vision.
You are a U.S. soldier wounded in the Mexican-American War who goes back to his family home in Ireland only to find yourself in the midst of the Great Potato Famine.
A soldier wounded in the Mexican-American War comes home to Ireland to marry the woman he loves, but it's also in the middle of the fucking potato famine.
And now, episode 2. Also fuck ice.
Chapter 1. The one with Kevin Smith.
Dan the Cantaloupe Man. What's up, Captain?
You're a half hour late.
Is this for me?
Yeah.
Cheers. So what's this all about, man? How come we just didn't do this in text? Why are we meeting in person?
What, I can't ask my friend out for a beer?
Oh, you can, but you don't. When's the last time we actually hung out?
What there was the,
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I just wanted to catch up.
All right, fishy, but okay. So I got this movie theater back east, the Smodcastle Cinemas thing. Like, me and my friends got together and bought my childhood movie theater like the Goonies, but it was the worst financial decision I ever made because nobody goes to the movies anymore. Anyway, we started doing Rep House programming, right? So I says, let's do the Muppet movie. The only problem is, Disney owns the Muppets, and Disney don't do Rep House, man. That's the dirty little secret of the Rep House business. Like, you can go to Universal and rent, like, The Breakfast Club, but you can't go to Disney and rent The Lion King, man. They got treasure, and they won't share it and stuff. So I says to Ernie, man, Smodcast will keep Ernie down, and says, fuck it, let's just show Muppet movie anyway. What are they going to do, come after us and whatnot? So we showed Muppet movie. We had, like, out of 230 seats, I would say we had 150 people in those seats, man. Killer screening. Disney never makes a sound. Universal, on the other hand, sends us a letter where they're like, we hear you showed the Muppets, we'll look for our cut of the check right now. And so I tell Ernie, I'm like, don't ignore that. Fucking Universal don't own the Muppets. Disney does. And if Disney comes calling, then we'll give them money, but fuck Universal and stuff. Then we did some research because our booker was just like, you might want to fucking send them a check. Do you know that Universal owns the theatrical rights to the Muppet movie? Disney has everything Muppets except for the theatrical rights to the Muppet movie, which still belong to Universal. This is such a fucked up town, man. So what's new with you, man? You still working on the potato show?
Yeah, can we stop calling it that? It has a name. Famine. Dude, what's that face? You look like you just swallowed a fucking wasp.
You want people to actually watch the show, right?
What, you don't like the title?
I mean, the whole world's a fucking dumpster fire right now, man. I feel like people want to escape, not watch a bunch of poor, miserable bastards starving to death.
That's what prestige television is, people being miserable.
You guys still looking to do it with Boyega?
I didn't even get to pitch it to him. Marvel backed up the money truck. He's going to be the new Kang.
Oof. If only we could all get Feige'd that hard. I wish I would get Feige'd that hard. He could bend me over the Marvel desk and Feige me, like, for hours. Still, that's a bummer.
That's fine. He wasn't right for it anyway. I mean, the main thing is, it means he's not doing Gayle's show either.
I feel like you'd be giving yourself a better chance of success if you focused more on your own show instead of worrying about hers.
I can walk and chew gum at the same time, thank you very much, but I'm not worried about her show. I don't know where you're getting that from. Like what?
Dan, you find a way to bring it up literally every time we talk, man. One time Oprah said about holding a grudge, she goes, it's like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die. I thought that was profound.
You think Oprah came up with that? Man, I'm begging you to at least try reading a book. Literally, like any book that doesn't have pictures in it.
You know what? Maybe I'll give that a try. So what are you going to do about your show, man? You got anyone else lined up? What about Jason Mewes?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask you if you could hook me up with Affleck, because you're tight, right? Do you think you'd do TV?
Oh, man, is this why you wanted to meet up, man? The Affleck connection? I fucking knew it, Dan.
No. I don't need you for that. Bro, you have a very jaded and cynical view of human nature. You know that?
Hey, you know who'd be good for your show? Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I honestly can't tell if you're fucking with me right now or not.
Actually, neither can I. That's so weird. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, man, who got shot, Randall or Molly?
Oh, Jesus, not you two.
Hey, man, you're the one that killed the show. Least you could do is tell me what was going to happen. West Palm was my guilty...
Do not say it was your guilty pleasure. I just had this conversation. You want a guilty pleasure? Go jerk off.
Fair enough, but what if I was jerking off while I was watching the show, man? Because I'm not saying I don't, but I am kind of saying I do.
Fucking hell.
Chapter 2, A Good Day to Die.
And so in Klingon society, dying gloriously in battle is considered the highest honor, to such an extent that many Klingons feel profound shame about living to old age. Like, dying peacefully is seen as dishonorable. That's why Tovakor, which is like their Valhalla, is reserved only for the honored dead. You know, those who died well, fighting.
I'm sorry, the question was, what do you want for yourself long term?
Yeah, I got a little bit sidetracked. I got sucked into a Next Generation binge watch last night.
Gayle, this habit of framing everything in the context of one TV show or another can be useful sometimes, but I fear we're getting into the weeds a little here. What I did take from all that, though, is some insight into your tendency to glorify resolution through conflict instead of looking for a more conciliatory approach.
You think I do that?
Well, you walked away from a multi-million-dollar offer to continue making a TV show you love, a decision driven purely by your animosity toward your ex-husband. And now, by your own admission, you're developing your own show mostly just to piss him off. And I'm no artist, but I always imagine that creativity comes not from a negative place, but a positive one, a desire to share something beautiful with the world.
Yeah, that's a bunch of horseshit. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein. Like, she literally invented science fiction purely to stick it to Byron and Polidori because they refused to take her seriously. Anthony Burgess wrote A Clockwork Orange entirely out of bitterness and resentment.
I just want you to be aware of the possible consequences of letting these negative motivations drive your decision-making. You were with Dan since college, right?
We were sophomores, yeah.
Did you have any significant relationships before him?
Not really, no.
Okay, so this divorce is your first real breakup, which means you're dealing with a lot of very difficult emotions for the first time. That makes what you're going
It's not my first time.
You just said you didn't have any significant relationships.
Writers are romantic by nature. We fall in love with the things that we create. In fact, that's the only way to do this job right. You have to put a little piece of your soul into everything you write. So when shit goes sideways, you process it the same way you do a breakup. You grieve, you question yourself. Was it my fault? Was it something I did? Could I have done it differently?
Are you saying that failed projects you were attached to hit you as hard as your divorce from a man you were married to for almost 15 years?
It depends on the project. Once I spent a year in a writer's room trying to hammer square pegs into round holes because some Harvard business major at Mattel had a spreadsheet that said the world really needed Pictionary the movie. And when that fell apart, I felt like I was getting out of prison. But I still lie awake some nights thinking about the Blacklist script I wrote in college that I could never get made.
The one about Florence Nightingale?
Oh, you remember that?
You bring it up more than you probably realize. Why not revisit it?
Because I'm about to go pitch a major TV show, and, assuming that gets picked up, it's going to be the next several years of my life, so.
But so long as you're letting your feelings about Dan be even part of the reason to do the show, you're making it harder to move on from him. Going back to an old passion project, something you wrote by yourself before you even met him, might be a healthier way to channel your creative energy.
Huh. That's not bad, actually.
Thanks, I went to school for this.
Maybe you're right. I can't always reflexively push back on every little thing that rubs me the wrong way. It's counterproductive. I don't have the luxury of throwing my weight around the way a man does, I'm gonna work on dialing it down. I'm gonna try to play nice a little bit more. Why are you looking at me like that?
You're growing. I'm proud of you.
Are those Jolly Ranchers on the table for anybody?
Yes, but all the watermelon ones are gone because I always eat those first.
Fuck.
Chapter 3, Star Destroyer.
Hey, what's up?
Warner Brothers called to confirm your meeting today. Just checking you're all good?
I'm driving there right now.
Great. Something else interesting just came in for you, but I don't want to dilute your mental bandwidth right before a big pitch. You want me to save it for later?
No, go ahead. What you got?
Disney wants to talk to you about a feature adaptation of one of their theme park rides.
Oh, God. They're back on that bullshit? What's the ride?
Magic teacups?
Ha! I peed my pants on that ride when I was a kid. And then I puked on myself.
You're the creative, but maybe leave that part out if you meet with them.
Okay, I gotta go. I got another call.
Call me after the Warner's pitch. Tell me how it went.
Sounds good. Ugh, I gotta stop doing that.
Doing what?
I say sounds good way too often for someone who rarely thinks anything sounds good. I will talk to you later. Alex, if this is a booty call, I cannot help you. I am back-to-back all day.
Kinda rude to assume that's the only reason I'd call.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry. What's up?
Okay, fine. I'm horny. What are you up to right now?
Right now, I'm sitting in traffic on the 10. I just came from my shrink.
Yeah? You talk about me?
Fuck no. I have actual problems.
Yeah, no shit. You free tonight?
Well, that depends. Are you gonna do the thing?
We talked about this already. I don't know if I'm down with it.
Alex, if we're ever gonna get you past some of those weird hang-ups you have, you are just gonna have to trust me a little.
My place, 8 o'clock.
Excellent.
Hi, welcome to Hustler Hollywood. How can I help you?
So I'm looking for something for a friend who's kind of a butt newbie.
Okay, like how much of a newbie?
Like pinky fingers as far as he's gone, and even then he nearly hit the roof.
Ooh, yes, definitely something you want to ease into. I would recommend something like this to start. It's called the Gentle Bend. Very popular with first-timers.
Let me see that one. That one back there.
You sure?
Oh yeah, whip it out.
That one's called the Destroyer.
Perfect. I'll take them both.
Chapter 4. Chris Pratt is Tekka Vale.
All right, so where are we on packaging?
We're out to all the directors on your list, but a couple already came back and said they want to see a pilot script before they'll consider attaching.
What? You sent them the outline, right?
Yeah, directors don't direct outlines, they like scripts.
I'm sorry, have I not reached a level where I don't have to jump through these fucking hoops? I wrote the biggest TV show of all.
Co-wrote. You're on your own now, which makes you, to some extent at least, an unknown quantity.
See, this is exactly why I need to do my own show, so people can see that I don't need Gayle.
Oh, I agree, and that's great. But until you do that, if you want the likes of Scorsese and Chloe Zhao to look at your project, yeah, you're going to have to jump through some hoops.
Oh, but hey, that would mean Gayle's having the same problem, right?
Dan, I am begging you to keep your eye on the ball here, okay? Forget about Gayle. Focus on your own show.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there is one other name. I already know what you're going to say, and I'm only asking because his agent's an old friend of mine, and I owe him a favor.
Okay.
Ratner. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, now I can tell him I asked.
I thought that fucker was canceled.
Nobody stays canceled in this town any more than superheroes stay dead in comic books.
Oh, dude, so a buddy of mine used to be friends with him. He told me this story. So Ratner takes him to City Walk for opening night of one of his movies to watch it with a real audience. Anyway, they're sitting in the back before the movie starts. Then there are these two stoners in front of them talking about how Ratner sucks and they're just there to clown on the movie. Like, they're really shitting on the guy. And Ratner turns to my friend with this big smile on his face. He grabs his arm and he says, "Do you hear that? They're talking about me."
Oh, man.
From the director of Melania.
Okay, let's just move on.
Anyway, what about talent?
Elordi, Mescal, and Chalamet all passed. They're booked up until the fucking heat death of the universe. Haven't heard back from anyone else yet. Have you thought about Chris Pratt? He's Tekka Vale.
Did Kevin Smith put you up to this?
No. Why?
No, never mind. Hey, I was thinking, maybe we leak that I'm developing the show into the trades, create some buzz, see who comes to us.
I would advise against that. It's too early. If you announce it and then it doesn't get set up, that's a bad look.
Wait, you think that there's a chance that it doesn't get set up?
These days, who the fuck knows? I took out a package last week that was absolutely stacked. Major IP from the makers of The Last of Us, A-list talent. It didn't sell. Nobody knows what they want. It's chaos out there and nothing makes any sense.
What was the IP?
Do you really need to know?
Well, now I gotta know.
Have you heard of Crash Bandicoot?
The video game? Gayle used to play that when she was stoned and animated?
Live action.
Do you ever just stare into the mirror and say to yourself, who the fuck am I?
Honestly, all the time. But no, we are not leaking anything just yet. Leave the strategy to me.
Okay, yeah, right. See, there might be a problem with that.
Why?
I kind of already slipped it to my guy at deadline.
You said that you were just thinking about it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and then I did it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Dan, why?
Because I just thought, if my show breaks the surface before Gayle's, then she's...
Stop thinking about Gayle. Man, you have got to get out of your own way on this. I can understand the spite thing as a catalyst, but it cannot be the driving force behind every decision you make.
No, dude. All right, yes, okay. Yeah, I hear you. I will keep my eye on the ball, okay?
That's all I ask.
Oh, hey, who is going to play Crash?
Chris Pratt. That's how I know he's available.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Chapter 5. Gale Force.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Did you turn your phone off? I've been trying to reach you for the past hour.
Oh, I put it on Do Not Disturb because I was listening to my book. Oh, shit. I've missed like 8 texts from you. What's going on?
Have you looked at the trades today?
No. I don't read them. Why?
Go to Deadline.
Okay, hold on. Guy Fieri unscripted series moves forward at Bravo? Why would I give a shit about this?
Scroll down.
What the fuck?
How is this possible?
You don't have to be a genius to figure that out. Dan fucking ripped me off. I knew he was a piece of shit, but oh my fucking God.
I'll go in and tell them you got into a fender bender or something.
No. I'm not gonna let Dan throw me off my game. No, I'm going in.
Gayle, you can't pitch the exact same show your ex-husband just announced.
I'm not. I'm gonna pivot.
Pivot? To what?
Something else I've been thinking about. For a long time, actually. You know what? This is great timing.
Okay, you should know that Zaslav added himself to the meeting last minute.
David Zaslav?
Yeah, he never does this. You should be flattered. I'm just saying, you're working without a net here.
He can greenlight something in the room, can he?
I mean, technically, yes, but
No, this is good. This is very good. It's kismet. This is a blessing, Liz. Just trust me. We are gonna crush this.
See, that's the thing. I don't trust you. Not when you're all worked up like this. You have a tendency to fly off the handle.
No, I know. But I'm working on that. I really am. Come in there with me. You'll see.
Really?
Yes, really. I am tired of being my own worst enemy. I don't want people thinking I'm difficult to work with. I am better than that.
I think I'm gonna like this new Gayle.
You know what? I think I am too.
Liz, so great to see you. How long has it been?
SAG Awards, maybe?
Right. That was a fun night, huh?
And David, this is a nice surprise.
Well, couldn't pass up the chance to hear what the co-creator of the biggest TV show of all time is doing next. You must be Gayle.
Hi, really nice to meet you. You a fan of the show?
No, but I like the numbers it put up. You must have made a small fortune on that show.
Yeah, I did okay, yeah.
You guys good? You need, water or anything? Sparkling?
No, thanks, I'm all set.
Great. So, tell us all about this show. We are excited.
Well, actually, it is a movie. It's a biopic.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, mix-up in communication.
No, not a problem. We love biopics here. But, we just had a big hit here with Elvis. So, who's the subject?
Florence Nightingale.
Uh-huh.
She was a nurse during the Crimean War who totally...
I know who she is.
Is that a problem?
We have a lot of data on this, and one thing we know is that audiences don't want to be taken to school. They like movies about people they've already heard of. Bob Dylan, Howard Hughes, Robert Oppenheimer.
Charlie Chaplin.
That was a great one.
I mean, they did kind of paper over the stuff about all the underage girls.
Yeah, I think David's point is that movies about less familiar historical figures can be tougher to market.
Respectfully, I think that's because we don't try hard enough. Did you know that less than 20% of biopics are about women? White men, more than 2/3. I think there's an opportunity here.
Was she an American?
Florence Nightingale? No, she was English.
Could she be an American? Take some creative license.
I understand where you're coming from. I do, David. But I think a major change like that would really undercut the integrity of really the whole...
The world's changing. There's less demand internationally for American movies than there used to be. We're focusing more on the domestic market. And Americans want to see stories about Americans.
We're just trying to work with you here, Gayle. Is there a love story?
No, not really. She never married because she thought it would distract her from her work, which is, it's what made her so fascinating. She was willing to sacrifice her own...
Could we give her a romantic interest?
You mean make one up?
Braveheart did, and it won 5 Academy Awards. A love story would go a long way to making a story like this more palatable.
So, okay, just so I'm on board here. What exactly about this story do you find unpalatable?
New Gayle.
Yeah, let's try to keep an open mind here. You know, Chris Pratt just became available.
We're not actually having this conversation, are we?
Mind your manners, young lady.
Excuse me? Young lady?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, how exactly are you qualified to run any kind of creative enterprise? Have you ever created anything of artistic value?
Okay, let's try to turn down the
You
temperature.
have buried finished films, disappeared entire TV series from your streaming service just so you could write them off on your taxes. You literally erased art so you could make more money. Max Bialystock would blush at some of the shit that you have pulled. You see, this is why Hollywood is so fucked up, because it is built on a broken premise of trying to combine art with commerce. Two things that have fundamentally different and incompatible goals, and when inevitably there is a conflict, commerce wins every time. But you know what, David? Maybe you're right. Maybe one of the most significant figures in the history of medicine isn't as worthy of having their story told as the asshole who gave us all the atomic fucking bomb.
Are you done now?
Oh, go fuck yourself. Here, you can use this.
Is that a dildo?
And now I'm done. Sorry, does anybody know where I could get my parking validated?
Chapter 6 Cake Pop Demon Hunters.
Okay, Jesus. Hello? What are you doing here? Come on in, why don't you?
You live like this?
Yes, what's wrong with that?
A big screen TV and a futon? You've been here how long?
Okay, this is the minimalist aesthetic. It's like De Niro in Heat.
Yeah, that was cool. This is just sad.
Well, guess what? I get to live my life the way I want to now without you judging me, and it's still a work in progress. I'm putting in a vintage bubble hockey machine and an arcade cabinet with like 500 classic games on it.
You know what? You're right. If you want to live in a Chuck E. Cheese, you knock yourself out, okay? That's not why I'm here.
And why are you here?
A soldier wounded in the Mexican-American War returns home to Ireland to marry the woman he loves, only to find himself in the middle of a potato famine. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is there a problem?
Yeah, big problem. The problem is, that's my idea, and you've stolen it.
What? What?
Don't even try to deny it, Dan. I pitched it to you years ago. Obviously, you've been keeping it in your back pocket this entire time.
No. Oh, no. You know you do not get to do this. That was my idea, and I pitched it to you. I remember it distinctly because we were at Ashton Kutcher's birthday party, and we left early because it started getting weird, and I told you all about it on the drive home to try to lighten the mood.
All of that is correct, except that it was me pitching it to you.
Bullshit. No, that's not how I remember it.
I am not going to let you rush him on your way out of this. Good luck selling your show once I put it out there that you stole it from me, and the lawsuits are coming, baby.
Yeah? Do you have any proof? Anything written down? Because I don't think that either of us do. So it's one woman's word against one man's, and I want you to think about how that usually plays out in this town before you go off.
God, I fucking hate you.
Yeah, well, right back at you. Look, regardless of whose idea it was, and it was mine, I am actually doing you a favor here.
And how exactly do you figure that?
This is a prestige show. It has real historical gravitas. That makes it my lane, not yours. You trying to make that show with that kind of heft is only gonna embarrass you. You have always been the one with the popcorn sensibility, which is fine. Like, go do that. Lean into it. Play to your strengths. Go write the next Cake Pop Demon Hunters.
You really are the most arrogant... Wait, what did you say? Do you think it's called Cake Pop Demon Hunters?
Isn't it?
Look, okay, let's take a step back. One way or another, this gets ugly. So why don't we just bilaterally disarm? Neither of us does the potato show, and we both just come up with something else.
No. Fuck you. I like my potato show.
It's not your... Ugh. Are you doing this on purpose to antagonize me?
I mean, yeah, maybe a little.
Let the record show that I tried to look for a conciliatory approach. I offered you a way out. You really want to push me on this? Fine. You're gonna find out that past a certain point, all of my limits go away.
Oh, I'm so scared. What am I supposed to be so afraid of? What am I gonna... Ah!
How about now?
Whoa! What the fuck? Ah!
Remember that class I took when we were working on the Kung Fu reboot? Yeah, I still remember that shit. I turn your wrist 1 more inch, and you will be figuring out how to jerk off with your left hand.
Just let me go. Let me go, okay? Ow! Jesus! Okay. Ow. Look, how about I give you an EP credit? You don't have to do anything except cash the checks.
Oh, fuck you. I don't want your bullshit vanity credit. I want my show.
Wait, this is the show that you're going around trying to make?
Yes, because it's my show. And I will not let you... You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Do your potato show. I've got something better anyway.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Oh, you'll find out. Put some ice on that wrist, maybe.
And maybe you forgot, but I'm ambidextrous, so I can jerk off equally well with both hands. Oh, hello, Mrs. Klein. Yeah, no, you gotta jiggle the trash chute. It's been getting stuck lately. Somebody threw some... You know what? I can come over there and just give it a good tug. No, Yep. Okay. Sorry about that. I will just... Hello?
Hi, is this Dan?
Yeah, who's this?
It's Ben Affleck. Kevin Smith gave me your number. He said you have something you wanted to talk to me about?
Oh, shit.
Thanks for listening, and thanks so much for making this show a hit. Stay tuned for the next thrilling installment. See You in Hell is made by Gary Witter. That's me. Thomas Sadowski was Dan, and Shannon Woodward was Gayle. John Cryer was Patrick, Dan's agent, and Alison Pill was Liz, Gayle's manager. Matt Mercer was David Zaslav and Ben Affleck. Sam Riegel was the other Warner Brothers exec. S.E. Cupp was Gayle's therapist. Paul Scheer was the guy at Hustler Hollywood who sells Gayle a giant dildo. Alex Winter was Alex Winter, and Kevin Smith was Kevin Smith. This program is a work of fiction. Characters are fictionalized portrayals used for satirical purposes only, and do not depict actual events or conduct, nor do they represent the actual views of the individuals depicted. So there.